Hi everyone, today I'm going to take you through the case study of Titan. Before moving to this case study, I would request everyone watching this video to subscribe 5 Minutes Learning channel in YouTube in order to get my recent case study video updates on time. Also, this video is enabled with English subtitles for your better understanding. Now let's move to the case study. Titan began life in 1984 as a joint venture between the Tata Group and the Tamil Nadu Industrial Development Corporation. Its objective was to create world-class watches for every Indian. From being initially called Tata Watch Projects, it later became Titan Watches and now Titan Company. At that time, the watch market was fully mechanical. Titan was not the first one to introduce quartz. It had already been introduced by HMT, but Titan popularized quartz. All this happened between 1983 and 1988. Now Titan is the fifth largest watchmaker globally, clocks upwards of $2.4 billion in annual sales, employs nearly 8,000 people, and retails through more than 11,000 multi-brand outlets, as well as nearly 1,600 of its own stores covering 2 million square feet. It sells more than 16 million watches under Titan, Raga, Fastrack, and Sonata brands. But it is the jewelry division with brands like Tanishq, Mia, and Zoya that together contributes more than 80% to the company's revenue. Watches account for 12 to 13%. Over the next 5 years, the company expects to virtually double its turnover, having lined up aggressive expansion plans across existing and new segments. These includes the growing eyewear business and the new ventures of Fragrances and Taneira. When Titan started, their first target was to reach 200 towns with 2 lakh plus population in distribution terms because they didn't have showrooms. There were many challenges like training a large sales force on how to sell a quartz watch, tackling unhealthy industry practices, each state having its own taxation. All these presented their own challenges. In 1987-1988, Titan sold 3.4 lakh watches and the income was 16.7 crore rupees. For the year 1989-90, the income from watches stood at 74 crore rupees, while profit after tax was 5 crore rupees. By 1990-91, Titan had sold over 2 million watches, while the market leader HMT was selling 6.7 million watches. Titan's entry into the watch business kind of marked the start of liberalization. Rajiv Gandhi was the prime minister who wanted to free up manufacturing companies and not restrict them to licensing. Pre-liberalization, Titan was constrained to make 80% mechanical watches and 20% quartz watches. This changed after the 1990s, and then Titan started only making quartz watches. In its early years, Titan redefined how the watch business would work and grow. One of the key steps taken is introduction of redistribution stockists on the line of FMCG business. After they decided that they must use an intermediary to reach, but not like the HMT kind, so every one of redistribution stockists came from outside the watch business. They got more Voltas distributors and fan distributors than watch distributors. Another step that helped build Titan was selling watches across India at uniform price point after absorption of all taxes. Yet another step was the tie-up with Timex, which galvanized Titan watch sales between 1992 and 97. This was also the time when HMT started facing production problems, leading to its decline. Titan entered the jewelry business because there was a need for foreign exchange. Thereafter, they realized that the overseas market for jewelry was very tough. but also realized that India was a very big jewelry market. The first mention of getting into the jewelry business comes from a paragraph of company's annual report for 1992-93, which says it is expected that Titan's venture into jewelry will bring the company not only profit but also prestige. It is heartening to note that there is a strong backing for our plans from international organizations in the field of jewelry and precious stones. The Indian jewellery market is pegged at 3 lakh crore rupees, whereas the watch market is perhaps only 8,000 crore rupees. Jewellery is now the leading vertical of Titan, contributing as it does more than 80% to the company's top line. For the third quarter ended December 31st, 2018, jewellery accounted for around 84% of the company's revenue. Moreover, revenue from the jewelry business has been on the high growth trajectory. For the third quarter of financial year 2019, it grew nearly 37% to 4,997 crore rupees, while profits from the division increased 76.51% to 646.58 crore rupees. Revenue from other segments also grew in high double digits, with watches and eyewear clocking around 18.16% and 39.68% growth. Titan's eyewear division was started in the year 2007 as Titan Eye Plus, with its first store in Safina Plaza in Bengaluru. Incidentally, Titan had opened its first watch showroom 30 years ago in the same plaza. Titan Eye Plus today has a retail footprint of 550 stores across the country. It also does distribution of sunglasses and frames. They have 3,700 sunglass dealers and 1,550 frame dealers. Including their own, Titan Eyewear have 5 online platforms. Their total retail area is 3.8 lakh square feet and service 3.5 million customers per year. The eyewear division is now looking to service 10 million customers by 2024, generating over 2,000 to 2,500 crore rupees in revenue. Besides, the division plan to offer innovations in lens and further strengthen the after-sales service. Around 2017, Titan forayed into ethnic wear and saree category called Taneira. Titan believed that it was the right time to enter the market. They believe that they can mirror the success created for watches, jewelry, and eyewear categories to these new categories as well. Titan pegs the addressable market size for Taneira at about 40,000 crore rupees, excluding the mass market. By 2024, the company expects to open 50 stores across top 20 cities. Titan's Fragrance division, which launched its Skinn brand 7 years ago, has not quite set the perfume market on fire yet. In the first year, Skinn generated revenue of 6 crore and it was housed under the watches and accessory division. Perfume is an extremely underpenetrated category in India. It is estimated that less than 1 in 6 urban consumers use perfumes. Even within this set of consumers, usage is very low. Perfumes are typically reserved only for special occasion. Skinn is an attempt to get the Indian consumers to rediscover the joy of perfuming. The size of the perfume market is pegged at 1,300 crore rupees and growing at 8 to 9% annually. Stating that Skinn may cross a million unit mark soon, in 5 years from now, they believe that Skinn becomes a 500 crore category with 5 to 6 million consumers. On watches, it is about staying relevant to the category. They are now investing on tech-enabled wearables which will drive the category for the younger audience. On jewelry, it will be giving more options and designs for her to shop. Jewelry, particularly gold in India, is still seen as an investment instrument. They are working hard to change this perception to ensure it is bought and worn as an adornment. On Eyewear, it is about sensitizing millions of Indians to take care of their eyesight by regularly testing their eyes and getting them to replace their lens and frames. On way forward, right now, they want to scale up Taneira, which is offering a very big opportunity. Everyone is excited, especially the consumers. They are really giving Titan very high votes for what they have come up with. Jewelry will be big going forward, and so will be watches. Eyewear is on growth trajectory. Thank you everyone for watching this video. See you soon with another interesting case study. For more such case studies, please subscribe 5 Minutes Learning channel in YouTube.